I think overall, I mean, I understand the concern because, everyone's hearing about the workers' labor strike that's happening on the West Coast and wondering how that's going to impact Guam cargo.
Port General Manager Joanne Brown says she is aware of the situation occurring at the West Coast ports, but Guam need not worry.
Not overall. I mean, there might be delays from other jurisdictions getting to the West Coast if things are being brought there to be shipped over to Guam. But in terms of Guam and Hawaii, we do have an exemption. The military has an exemption, and we're very fortunate, certainly because of where we're located.
And while Brown's statement provides some sort of relief, some delay in shipment is expected for the island. Matson's general manager for the Guam and Micronesia region, Bernie Valencia, tells KUAM that the delay is not a result of the labor dispute, but rather damage to Matson's Monowilly ship following a trans-Pacific storm on its way from China to Long Beach, California. Matson is the largest U.S. carrier coming into Guam.
Of course, because we don't have the vessel arriving next week, we're going to practically have to double up on the following week to accommodate the vessel coming in with the additional cargo. I think we're anticipating over 900 units that will be on board. So we're going to have to work twice as hard 2 weeks from now. But overall, in terms of cargo coming in or any major concerns the public should have at this point, we're not there.
Valencia tells KUAM repairs were expected to take only 5 days, but instead will now take 10 to 14 days. She says Matson's priority is to bring its vessels back on schedule as quickly as possible and recover from the delays. While a vessel will be arriving today, the next shipment, originally set to arrive on February 24th, has been delayed until March 4th.
But I hope it makes everyone more aware how critical it is and how important it is to ensure that, we have these commodities shipped to Guam and that the port is geared up to accommodate bringing those items in and out into the community.
And while the situation does not necessarily warrant residents having to stock up massively on goods, Brown does note that certain perishable items are also flown in, and 2 separate vessels are expected next week from Asia. Valencia, in the meantime, says that while Guam does have an ample supply of dry goods, some produce is likely to be the most impacted. Valencia adds Matson activated a reserve ship and also used other vessels in its system to bring freight to Honolulu, connecting with the MV Monolay, which arrives on March 4th. We should further note that Valencia says Matson has been a reliable carrier, as the last time Matson missed a weekly sailing to Guam region was over 2 decades ago, back in 1991. She says Matson is working closely with customers to reduce the impact of the delay. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintanilla.